Dumelang, Sanbonani, Novuani. Oh, what language is that? It's Fender, right? Oh my goodness, guys, please don't come for me in the comment section. I tried. 100 met E. At least that one you can give me a point because I did trappe van vergelijking in school, okay? It is that, right? Yes, I did Afrikaans many years ago, but I did it. Okay, jokes aside, welcome to Money Space 101. I am Angelina Senoge, and this side we are building generational wealth together. If you're here for the very first time, I welcome you and I hope that you stay. And you click that subscription button and you click that notification bell to receive notifications from us when we do release a new video. And if you've been coming back, thank you so much for your support. I truly appreciate it. I truly appreciate your comments as well of gratitude and just engaging with our content. I really appreciate it, guys. If there's one thing about me is that I'm a very grateful person, right? And I think I'm those people that probably say thank you way too much than I'm supposed to. But yeah, this is just how I am. Thank you so much for your support. I really, really do appreciate it. And I am glad that my content continues to help you. And this really just warms up my heart, knowing that the mission of the Money Space 101 is coming to fruition in your lives. And it is also coming into fruition into my life as well. So yeah, let us get into the video. As you can see the title, it is Top JSE Companies Under 100 Rand. Listen, I know that coming to buying shares, you see those very big prices like 1,000 Rand for one share price, and you're thinking to yourself, oh my goodness, I cannot afford this. This means then I cannot invest. This means then I'm not the target market for investing. Well, I'm here to tell you that investing is for everyone. Investing, it is for me and it is also for you, meaning that you can literally find shares that are within your affordability, and that is the purpose of this video. And generally, if you've watched my previous videos before, you've seen that I did mention that even though maybe, for instance, a share price can be 1,000 Rand, you can still sort of like buy a fraction of it if you're not able to afford the entire price, right? So this means that instead of you maybe owning one share price, right, you'd maybe own 0.5 of it or 0.1 on it, depending on how much money you were able to afford in terms of buying it. For the purpose of this video, I want to just highlight companies in which you can literally buy one share price for under 100 Rand, meaning that you can have a lot of shares into these companies, So that just gives you then more room to further grow your portfolio and just see those ching, 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 So if you don't follow us on social media platforms, please do so. You can find us at the Money Space 101 on TikTok, Instagram, as well as Facebook. But generally, I'm more active on Instagram and TikTok at the moment. So if you further want to engage with us during the week, through our reels, which will really help you in terms of you learning more. So as I'll be mentioning the companies, you will see a table right on the screen, which will basically show the company name as well as the keyword ticker. So keyword ticker is, for instance, if a company is African Rainbow Minerals, then the keyword ticker will be ARM. For instance, right? So when you go to a broker, the one at which you invest on, you can either type in the full name of the company or you can type in the keyword ticker. But generally, for you to make things a bit more simplified for yourself and more efficient, rather use the keyword ticker, because sometimes you tend to make mistakes if you use the full company name, because you might just miss like one letter in the word and then you might not even find it. And then you might think that this broker does not have that particular company, but it's just because you missed maybe a certain letter in the spelling of the company name. So rather use the keyword ticker, and hence then in this video I will show the keyword ticker for all the companies that I'll be mentioning that are under 100 Rand in the JSE. You'll also see the sector which this company falls in and also the current share price. But please do note that when I'm currently recording this video, right, this is the share price. So by the time that maybe you are ready to invest, or by the time that you watch this video, the share price might have changed, because generally share prices, they fluctuate. They don't remain in the same place. So depending on when obviously that you watch this video, the share price might have changed. Maybe not so much so, depending on when, of course, from the time that I've recorded this video. But at the moment, these are the companies that are under 100 Rand. So it is important that you go back to your broker just to confirm as to the current share price that you will see. I will also then share an overview of each company. There are other companies that are actually like under 100 Rand that I did not mention in this video, which maybe you might know of and maybe you would tell us off in the comment section. But for the purpose of this video, I'm only focusing on the top JSE companies. So JSE stands for Johannesburg Stock Exchange, meaning that these are companies that are based in South Africa. First company is DRD Gold Limited, and the sector that it is in, it is mining and resources. So the overview of this company is that it specializes in gold tailings, retreatment, offering a dividend yield of 6.31%. Please note, these are the current numbers, right? So it might change when you actually watch the video. I feel like I need to say this over and over again, just so that you understand that anything that has to do with the markets, it is constantly changing, right? The second company is Pepco Holdings Limited, and it is in the retail sector. Pepco Holdings basically operates various retail brands focusing on value and general merchandise. And the third one is Sibanye-Stillwater Limited, and it is in the mining sector. Sibanye-Stillwater is a leading global precious metals company with operations in the US and Southern Africa. So you can see it's very diversified. The fourth company is SAPI or SAPI, depending on how you pronounce words, honestly speaking, Limited, and it is in the paper and forest products sector. So SAPI Limited produces dissolving wood pulp and various paper products with operations worldwide. And the fifth company is Netcare Limited, and it is in the healthcare sector or industry. Netcare provides private healthcare services across South Africa. You probably know of this company, okay? And the sixth company is Growthpoint Properties Limited. I also mentioned this in a previous video where I was talking about companies that offer dividends. So if you're interested into investing into companies that offer dividends, whereas you don't just want to sort of like gain from you investing just from the capital gains, like when you sell your shares, but also just by holding them through dividend income. So then you could just have a look at that video, then you just see more information as to which companies offer dividends in South Africa. And I also have part 2 on it. So not only did I just release like one video where I show companies of which ones offer dividends, but I did 2 of them. So watch these videos. As you can see, Growthpoint Properties, the fact that it's under 100 Rand, like in terms of you buying one share price, and it also offers dividends. I mean, that's a bargain if you ask me. And it is in the real estate investment trust sector or industry. So Growthpoint Properties, it owns a diversified portfolio of commercial, retail, and industrial properties. And the seventh company is Grindrod Limited. Honestly, the pronunciation just caught me for a bit because, okay, this sounds like the first one, but it's not. It's 2 separate companies. So this one is Grindrod Limited, and it is in the transportation and logistics sector or industry. So Grindrod, it offers freight services and financial services with a focus on infrastructure. And the 8th company is Stadio Holdings Limited, and it is in the education sector or industry. I actually did mention this on my Instagram some time ago, right? And listen, the moment I invested into Stadio Holdings, it just went up. So I was like, guys, why didn't you tell me about this company all along? Because it was doing so well. And honestly, like if I have to like mention like one company that is doing like well amongst these companies that I'm going to mention, Stadio is really one company that has been really doing well, year to date, for the past year. So you can literally just look through it on your broker and just to see, fact check what I was saying. So Stadio Holdings, it invests in the growth and development of higher education institutions. And the last company is Impact. At first when I was doing research for this video and I saw this company, Impact, I was like, did I make a mistake? Was it supposed to be like Impact Limited? But no, it's not a mistake, guys. That's the company name. That's the company name. It's Impact Limited, right? And it's in the material sector or industry. And I think what sort of fact checked that did not make a mistake is when I saw the keyword ticker, which is like MPT. Like, okay, that makes sense. It's definitely Impact. Basically, this company specializes in paper and plastic packaging with a strong presence in South Africa. So these companies that are listed, they're in no particular order. So in terms of or maybe the first company she mentioned is the one that she totally recommends. No, it's not like that. I just listed like top JSC companies that are generally like performing really well that you can get at under 100 rand as you saw the share prices. So they're in no particular order, and you can literally look into them through your broker. So if you don't have a broker and you're wondering, okay, fine, now that I know this information, where do I invest? So I'm currently investing like in multiple brokers, but the one that I regularly invest with, because of its just like efficiency and how easy it is to just find things and navigate it, especially as a beginner. And even if you're not a beginner, generally, as I've mentioned a couple of times in my previous videos, when I'm investing, I do not want to have a headache. I really want it to be something that I enjoy. As you can see, even me recording this video and me talking to you right now, I'm doing something that I enjoy. So even when I'm using a platform to invest, I don't want it to feel like another textbook. I've been studying my entire life. I don't want something to feel like that again, you know? So this app is really interactive and you really find it very useful. And this app is called BrokStock app, and it is a registered FSP in South Africa. So if you're interested, then you can find the link to getting this app in the description box of this video, and you'll be ready to go. So let us quickly go into the investment considerations. If you want to build a strong portfolio, then diversifying your portfolio is your best bet, because spreading investments across different sectors can help mitigate or reduce risk. As for research, guys, it is important that you analyze each company's financial health, market position, and growth prospects. And you can find this at BrokStock if you use the app, or you can find it at www.yahoofinance.co.za. Another thing, you need to start being friends with news, because this will help you stay informed about economic indicators and industry trends that may impact stock performance. So follow those market trends, okay? And as for professional advice, I've always been saying this, guys. I generally believe in having someone that you can be accountable to. So consider consulting with a financial advisor to align investments with your financial goals. I also have a financial advisor because I highly believe that having someone that you're accountable to, that guides you step by step, quickens your journey to financial freedom. We've come to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you learned a thing or two. I definitely did. And as I've mentioned before, that when I do these videos, trust me, I'm also learning something, because when I was actually like doing this research, I was like, oh my goodness, why didn't I invest in this company all this time along? Oh my goodness, why am I only seeing it now? You know, so really this work, what I'm doing is not just to help you on the other side, you know, of the screen, but it is also to help me as I'm talking. I'm like, yeah, I always have an aha moment. My face never lies. You probably seen it a couple of times. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to receive notifications from us when we release a new video. And if you can, please do share these videos on your platforms, and do tag us when you do so that I can just repost it and further just say thank you. You know, so see you on the flip side of wealth. Bye.